Hey there, and welcome to Metro 2033. This is a game set in post-apocalyptic Moscow. After World War II, I'm guessing, ravaged the whole world. This is an alternate universe where World War II lasted well beyond the era of the Cold War and the Vietnam Wars. I have played Metro before. This is the prologue. It gives us a glimpse into the future that Metro will show us, and shows the near ending of Artyom's journey.
Hey, Artyom, when you left your home station, did you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world or send it straight to hell. Gotcha! We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Shh, тихо. Something's moving in the...
Let me turn on subtitles.
Next room. Open the gate, I'll cover. The door is breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate. Artyom, check those crates for ammo and med packs. Ready, Artyom? Follow me.
Ooh, a Kalash. A Kalash is an AK-47, in case you all are wondering.
Okay. Up we go.
I'm doing a replay through of the games because some of the choices you must make in this game, in terms of morality, while not entirely heavy, do impact the ending of the game. Of course, I'll just be playing this with no regard to the ending, because after I'm done with this playthrough, I'll play Metro Last Light.
Here they come.
Of course. Where are you coming from? There you are. God, this game is so hard to aim with. Come on, reload. How do you force a reload? I'm guessing you wouldn't in this.
Let's hold together.
Okay, let me just check something real quick. Take some filters. Take a mag. Alright, that's everything. Alright. Go! Come on, pull it! Oh, Jesus. It's a really shitty door. And this is Moscow. The current goal of the mission: ascend to the top of the radio tower.
Come in. Over. You're coming through loud and clear. Over. We're at the tower. I repeat, we're at the tower. Did the group move out? Over. That's affirmative. We've made contact. They should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over.
Roger, we'll contact you again when
We're at the top of the tower. Get a fix on our location then. Over.
They may be wondering, how did one giant radio tower survive a nuclear apocalypse? Well, radio towers are not only secured by the wires built into them, but they are also secured underground, and they are made out of metal. If I even take off my radiation mask out here, though, it will almost instantly kill me. Judging by what Artyom says in Metro Last Light, he says that it's been 20 years since the war, as he was a child when it first happened.
What the hell is it?
It could be that he says more than 20 years. So it could be that the war was in the 2000s, late 2000, early 2010.
Stay calm. What's your best,
boys?
I do not remember what these creatures are called, but I will try my best to remember their names. Bastards. Fuck are they? With auto aim, it's a lot easier. Let's take that off. Keep the crosshair. Leave everything the way it is. I guess that's all you can change. So why is health kit? Oh! Flying creatures, demons, most likely mutated birds or some other sort of insane mutation. And that is how the prologue ends. 8 days earlier, Artyom was just a young man inside the tunnel.
Fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20.
Now, of course,
And could never have imagined what would follow.
he's only turned 20, but he does remember the bombs. So it is likely that he was 5 or 6 when the bombs were dropped. So that means that 15 years ago, in the year 2018, the Nazis and the Russians were still fighting, or remnants of those forces contributed to the war. Because in this game, the Nazis, the Soviets, they still exist. It could be that there are some remnant forces that somehow decided to do that.
Wake at last, I see.
This
Hunter's on his way.
is your
Should have
stepfather.
news from the other stations.
My stepfather. And we are here in the station of expedition. Looks like we play guitar and are a very heavy reader. A lot of books here. Ah, postcards. Paris. What looks to be Rome. Big Ben, the pyramids of Egypt. What looks to be a bell tower in Moscow. Stonehenge. And many other different places. What looks also to be a modern interpretation of New York City. Which means
Let's go, Artyom.
this was way, way after World War II should have ended in 1945. It could be that the Russians, the Soviets, the Germans, and the Allies all signed some sort of white peace where they promised they wouldn't declare war on one another or end the war. Then one of these sides, most likely between the Soviets and the Germans, sparked up a war. And that is how we end up here, deep within the metro tunnels of Moscow.
Hello, Artem. Another patrol was attacked last night.
Mommy, do we need to wait
The
long?
situation's under control.
As you can see, medical attention, everything else is
Leave him alone. He's been wounded.
scarce. People in the metro are dying. But there is a new threat lingering just around the corner. You will see right now
Hello, Artyom.
what this threat can do.
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement. 2 died this morning.
These men,
Do not kill outright.
this man looks like he was touched by radiation. His skin is changing color. Some of these men look like they were injured. This one's chest has been absolutely ripped open. We don't know what could have caused this yet. Could have been mutants, or it could have been human. We do not know. For now, let's just follow our father out. And close the door on our way out, of course. It's only polite.
It's Hunter.
No, our stepfather's friend, Hunter, should be coming in now. I do not understand why he is our stepfather. It could be he's our adopted father, or a man our mother married before she died early after
Welcome to Exhibition Hunter.
the explosion.
Thanks. Now close your gate.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
As you can see,
Good to see you.
Hunter's extremely armored up.
So, Hunter, what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about
It could be that he has to deal with bandits, or the Reds, or the Nazis. We don't know.
I met a trader selling
But
postcards of New York City.
it could also be the many mutants that do live within the metro tunnels.
Creatures. This is something else. Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile,
Hunter
we'll kill.
is part of an elite group
Dark ones do not kill.
known as the Order.
Lock and load!
It looks like mutants are coming in. We won't have much time to defend the position. We'll have to quickly find a way to get a weapon. Now, if I remember correctly, our father will open this. There'll be a leftover revolver in here. With a first aid kit, some rounds, and the revolver.
Damn, they never come this far into this station.
It's the hospital.
The revolver is a high-powered, metro-made weapon. Incredible stopping power, slow as shit reload times, and, well, incredibly accurate. Of course, the recoil will fix itself quickly, but I think we're being attacked by Watchers. Oh yeah, Watchers. At least I remember that's what they're called. They'll pour in through these vents. As you can see, there's one right there. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Down. Sometimes I wonder exactly what the Watchers mutated from.
Are you alright? Of course. Did I show this one?
Could they have been rats? Mice? Some sort of weird
No dark ones here. Just the usual
other type of
trash. Even when you don't see them,
thing?
the dark ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the
Looks like I was wrong.
the tunnels like rats.
These creatures are called Nosalices.
They're Homo novis.
Most likely they are evolved from rats. The radiation changed them
Guess what?
drastically.
What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter.
This is not the Redux version, obviously. I'm playing on an Xbox 360.
More than a few of your Homo novis
But
need to help.
there's something weird about the old nostalgic games.
Have a look under 10 soldiers
They
trained in combat.
they really feel great.
Their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
The Dark Ones are immense creature. Tall. Literally black as night. And mind invasive powers. The ability to turn invisible. And the ability to turn man against man.
Operator. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully, Atyom. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminate it. Understand?
It's almost sad. You meet this character and then he dies or disappears or is kidnapped by the Reds or the Nazis. We do not learn of Hunter's fate, at least not that I remember. We have to keep fighting though. We have to get these dog tags to Miller, or at least tell him about what's going on.
Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh?
In this post-apocalyptic world, it's not bottle caps that are money. It's not old war pre-war cash or some other tangible object. No, in this world, it's military grade ammo. Of course, this also means that you can power through your enemies using this military grade, highly full metal jacket hollow point weapons, but what's the point in wasting money, really? See, I really like post-apocalyptic games because there is a finite amount of weapons, money. Now,
Bullets exchange. You won't find better rates in the whole metro. Good deal.
of course, we already have ammo for our revolver, but we're about to be introduced to another Metro-made weapon.
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look.
Yes, I'll need a gun.
5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun.
The bastard gun. A high fire rate SMG. When I do every playthrough, the bastard never gets any better. Unless you make improvements to it by buying it.
Army issue first aid kits, just in case.
Of course, like Fallout, this game does radiation differently.
Feel free to try out.
The radiation outside is not enough to kill you just by standing in it. But the radiation outside is strong enough to kill you. It's virtually suffocating. Your body begins to break down the more you breathe it, and eventually you suffocate. Because there's no collective air inside of you anymore. Hell, there are even spots where the concrete in the metro tunnel have cracked and allowed the radiation from the surface, which in 20 years has not completely gone down, seeps in and creates immense hot spots. Now, one thing that they did not mention about the Dark Ones is they don't feed on us. That's not why they attack us. They don't need to. They feed off of the immense amounts of radiation. Most people in the stations believe that the Dark Ones are mutated humans, Homo novus, that they're the humans that were caught in the blast yet survived. This differs from Fallout's version of what someone caught in the radiation would be called, or look like too. In Fallout, they are called ghouls, and their skin rots away. But they are immune to radiation and nearly immortal. The Dark Ones, however, are tall, black as night creatures, immune to radiation, and have intense psychoactive powers, like mind control, or the ability to turn invisible. And even some are able to generate magnetic fields to stop bullets. We are on our way to Polis Station to meet up with Miller.
Riga, I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Well, I bet you've seen a few places then.
Yeah, the market is right next to Riga, and that's a big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting
Now,
there now requires a lot of
you can see that there are little spots up there. Those are cracks, but they must not be big enough
outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you
to let the radiation seep in and kill all of it expedition.
And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other.
Now this is the universal charger. The whole point of the universal charger is to make your flashlight go longer distances. There is a true state of it actually getting brighter, which is a great development choice. Now, the main reason I'm playing Metro again is because a new game for the Metro series, Metro Exodus, will be releasing soon. Not entirely sure when, but I wanted to get back into the Metro feel. Having to crawl like a rat through tunnels and kill every single mutant person that gets in my way of my mission. No, Metro isn't a tale of romance. It's not a tale of family. It's a tale of morality. Do the Dark Ones deserve to die? Now.
Move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Sure, I'll help. To Riga in no time, right?
This will not get any better.
Them? Who them? Whom do you mean, them? What are you talking about? What the hell is going on about? Boris? Boris?
Hey, what's
Oh
happening?
no. As you can see here,
My head! Artyom!
that was a Dark One. It appears that they also have the ability to phase through objects, and they are now using their psychoactive abilities to enter our mind. I wonder, what will they show us?
Artyom! Over here!
Will it be memories?
This threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost.
Will it be a vision? I don't know. That is a Dark One. Tall, lanky, and apparently claws that can rip open a human. But if you ask me, the Dark Ones, why would they kill us if they are descended from us? I don't know if that Dark One actually died. I don't. It could be that that was our conscious kicking the Dark One out. But everyone else is still under the effects of the Dark One's psychoactive abilities. We're now coasting. This isn't good. Our friend must have also woken himself up.
Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris, wake up! Boris!
Even the immense sound of the gun isn't enough to wake them. He'll have to pump as fast as we can.
Shoot them! You shoot!
As you can tell, the bastard is also extremely bright. Damn, he took one of them. Looks like more Nozalises are coming here.
Artyom, take my shotgun! Here!
This is the double barrel shotgun. Of course, like most shotguns in games, or double barrels at least, you need to fire. You need both triggers to fire. Using both triggers makes it easy on you to kill the Nozalises easy, as without a headshot, they take 2 shots.
Conserve the ammo, Artyom! Conserve the ammo!
Alright. We'll use the bastard. I guess we'll use the revolver too.
We're almost at the roadblock!
As you can see, the game is about as realistic as it can get. Headshots will quickly kill. Of course, missed headshots lead to death. Bastard. Now, that is something that has to happen within the game. It is a scripted event. Now, as you can tell, the Nozalis are idiot creatures. Even though their name implies the word nose into it, they don't really use their nose. A flamethrower. most likely made from leftover fuel that might have been used in the metro tunnels. Could be gathered from military checkpoints. I don't know.
Riga station was only the first stop
Next
on the
time,
journey.
I will continue with chapter 2.
So, before parting ways, we drank to celebrate our survival. The vodka didn't drown my fear of
The metro is a dangerous place.
but I was about to...
And now that we're at this new station,
All right, boys. Let's train to our friend Artyom, who goes right through monsters and
I wonder
to Artyom.
what will happen to us in our next part. As we drink this,
Hell, if not for you, Artyom, we'd have been
I guess, meager drink, from the look of it, might be vodka, or,
Take them. To you.
wow, that's a whole clip. I could use that in the bastard gun. That's basically what it looks like.
Artyom, you really immune to that shit?
See if that shroom vodka knocks him down, huh?
Now, of course, morality isn't.
Check that. To our luck. And to Artyom.
To you.
Now, playing through this the first time, the first thought that came into my mind when I heard about the Reds and the Nazis was, I'm probably gonna get poisoned or knocked out using this.
So tell me, the tunnel to market's closed down and I'm bored to death sitting here.
Now, of course, I will be ending it here. But, as you can see here, that is a revolver shotgun.
Let me play hero the next time, huh?
Now, I'll begin my trek to find someone. I don't know who, but this is their stop. Next time, I'll try to find my own way. Not have to rely on people. Because in the metro, reliance is death. As a child, I'm sure that they taught them in the metro that you have to be strong.
Whatever.
Now, as you can tell, grenades here are just pipes.
You're welcome.
He's merely an ammo vendor.
As you wish.
Now, we are in Riga Station. And this
Yes, I did.
is where we will end.
I'd love to ride that.
Do you believe that the metro is a deadly place? Feel free to tell me.
I really should be going now.
Until next time.